Good morning. Happy Tuesday. It's Jubilation Joy. Today I'm at my GI doctor's appointment. So this is a follow-up appointment from when I had the push enteroscopy procedure done around sometime last month in February. So I'm here today. So the nurses did her thing, checking me, blood pressure is fine and all of that. So that's good news. I'm just waiting for the doctor to come in and see where to go from here, see what we'll talk about with the enlarged spleen, maybe enlarged pancreas, and medication to try to see, where we can try to find a meeting of the minds with the nausea and the vomiting. And then now we're wearing this Holter monitor, I guess it's now taking a little bit more seriously to step it up a little bit to see, what can we do. Because this nausea really has to be nipped in the bud because it is really wearing my life out, and it is just, uncommon, and it goes on every single day, no matter what I do. Nothing is happening for me, so we need to find some kind of common ground today. And my wedding is in May, so I don't want to be sick on my wedding day. So anything that we need to get done between these 2 weeks left in in March, and then we got a full month of April, let's get it done ASAP, so I can be, at my best for my big day. Okay, I don't know. It's pretty. Try not to fall down. It's cute. We'll have to see. Hello everyone, happy Wednesday. Okay, I did not finish talking about my doctor's visit from Tuesday, going to the GI doctor's appointment, and when I got home I was just severely exhausted. I was kind of stressed out and aggravated at the same time, so I did not do a follow-up update with what I wanted to do when I got home. I just didn't pick up the camera and finish doing what I was supposed to do. But anyway, so I'm coming on today to continue on from yesterday. Mainly, it's everything where I have to start all over again. I have a brand new GI doctor than what I had the previous times before. Well, this is the one that I seen. This is the one I seen about maybe a month and a half ago, who done the push endoscopy on me, and now he wants to do something called upper EUS, which is another thing for endoscopy. Where this one would check, a much more broader spectrum of, your intestines and even your lungs and your liver as well. The reason for this one is because the big thing about it that I'm happy about is that they ruled out Whipples. So they did not find any kind of bacteria, any kind of infection in my stomach, but there's still no probable cause to why I'm still dealing with the stomach issues that I'm having. So a lot of times what they call that is idiopathic, meaning that it could just come from any type of reason and not be mean anything medical. I'm not saying somebody's crazy or something like that. It's just saying, okay, there's no exact reason, explanation why this is going on. So it could be just any reason that it's happening, but they don't have a real explanation for it. Now they're looking towards, okay, well, maybe it's the MS that's causing you to have these stomach issues. So he wanted me to really follow my neurologist as soon as possible to get my brain checked and to see what could be going on, because now that he has ruled out the Whipple's disease, I have to tell my neurologist that so now he can be at ease, because that's why I was getting checked for it, because he's the one that thought that. So it's still like it's a good game changer, but at the same time, you're still not out the woods yet because you still don't know. So that's why he wants to do another test, but on a different scale, to try to see what more could be going on that maybe he missed on the first round, maybe something that when I had it done the very first time back in the beginning of January of 2017, maybe something that was missed that they didn't notice. So he wants to do a repeat of that. So mainly like all of those tests there, plus to do something called the so I look to see when my mom come down the stairs, because she's over here, to do the it's called, what is that, it's the swallow study, where you either eat the oatmeal. Not done that like in 2017, early 2017, where you either oatmeal or either egg beaters, which is nothing but powdered eggs, and they put a prototype mixed in the meal, and then you can't taste it, you can't smell it, you can't see it. But it's a study that, you know, they want to watch for over a 4-hour period to see how the food is moving throughout your system. If it's moving slow, then you have a motility problem that needs to be corrected. If it's moving fast, then everything's on the up and up, it's normal and it's fine. Other than that, there's probably issues that's going on that they need to check and, you know, render and get it together as quick as possible. So he's most definitely sure that I have gastroparesis, because when he did the test, it went in my stomach, there was food contents left over that when I had fasted that day before the test, there was nothing in my stomach at first, but I had food left over from the previous day before, which is like, I had the test done on that Monday. I didn't eat anything that Sunday except, you know, just drinking clear liquids like the paper directed me to do. So, but I didn't really eat anything till my last meal was actually that Saturday. So I didn't have anything to eat that would have a probable cause my food left in my stomach. So that's why you're saying, okay, this is not normal, it's not okay, it's not fine. So it's definitely gastroparesis. So I'm home now. I'm trying to remember exactly what I was saying earlier. I think I was talking about with having the upper EUS, and like I was saying, the reason for that is because of with so I'm losing my train of thought. I'm having a really bad day. With the GI doctor that I have now, he's not really positive that the test that I've had done before at the previous hospital, done last year, had given him the results that would be necessary to make a correct diagnosis. So the good thing about it, I think I said that earlier today, that you know, they could definitely rule out the Whipple's disease, because my neurologist was superiorly concerned about that. They had my family on pins and needles. They had me at the edge of my seat, like, okay, could it be this here? Could it be that? Because he had started feeling like, well, let's go this route. And when a doctor starts feeling, you know, a little bit uneasy and they're not sure, it really doesn't give you any kind of confidence or peace, because you're trying to figure out along with them, okay, you know, what could it be? And you have all these things going on in your body. You know how to explain it, but then sometimes it's so overwhelming, you don't know how to deal with it. And you're at the doctor, you're frustrated. They don't have an attitude with you, but you're just overwhelmed because everything's just coming down to you at once. It's like, oh my gosh, how much more can I take? So, like I said, I have that that's coming up. I just have a month full of appointments. I mean, severe appointments just coming up back to back. And I was just looking at my papers. I was like, oh my goodness, like this here is for the EUS, and this is going to be that's on April 12th, so I got a little time for that. But the other appointments that I have coming up so quickly, like I have this Monday coming up, March 19th, I have an appointment.
Tuesday on the 20th, I have an appointment. On the 22nd, I have an appointment at 7:15. Then I have another appointment at the same hospital for 8 o'clock. 2 in one day at the same place. So you may look at it like, well, at least you kicked the birds on one stone. But it's still too much to deal with. You just don't want to go through all of that. And I mean, right before my wedding, I'm like, oh my gosh, this is just too much to be dealing with. And then I have one on April the 16th, which has a procedure done on April the 12th. I have my neurology visit on that next Tuesday, I think, which is the 27th of this month here of March. So I have so much to get done. So I'm trying to keep the faith, I'm trying to keep hope, because a part of me is looking at the positive side of it. Reason being is that with the wedding approaching in May, I do have a month's time ahead of time to get everything done that I need to get done with the doctor's appointments. But you have to see how things go on with that. Right now, that with my neurologist, it really seems like we're back at square one, because for the longest, since last year of March when I was officially diagnosed, he was so concerned, saying it's MS. And then it was in between with MS and transverse myelitis. And then when he just knocked transverse myelitis out of the park, and then was just, holding down to multiple sclerosis, MS, we was like, okay, we know what to deal with. We read up on all the information. We started doing treatment. Okay, now we know how to fight. Now what other symptoms I started having, then he started just feeling like, I don't know what's going on with you. You feel better, you have a relapse, you're in at the hospital, you come here, some days you're good, other days you're not. You're in a wheelchair, you're back to the walker, some days you're walking without the walker, other times you're always with the walker. You just don't know. And sometimes that's how it is when you have an autoimmune disease. You can have multiple ones that you don't know how to explain. You can have other ones that may take months or years to be diagnosed. And that's what's so discouraging and frustrating about it. Why I cried earlier today, because your heart and mind is so set up on having your life the way you want it, with peace and with joy, and just not all crazy doctor's appointments back to back, and you got to keep being probed and prodded and stuck and everything like that. And last night I was having so much severe dehydration. My GI doctor was telling me, okay, well, just push it down fluids. And I'm like, well, that's why I came to see you, because I'm not holding it down. Like, I've done Gatorade, I've done Powerade, I've tried lemon water, but I cannot do citrus, I cannot do lemon water. So about my thing, well, that's crazy. It is crazy, because I want to do it, but, I can't. He's thinking, well, maybe you do like a, more salt in your diet. I'm like, I don't need that, I just feeling like at a loss, at a crossroads, like, okay, which way to go. So I started just trying to just think of the happy moments, like, okay, my fiance and I, we want to start a family immediately. So we don't know exactly when we're going to do that, but at least we can say the cyst that was on my ovaries is gone. So that was a worry that my neurologist had, that the doctors that had emergency had, other doctors that I started working with had. It was a concern for me, for him, and for my family. And then to find out last week that it's gone, it's like, oh my God, thank you so much, because you're not feeling that stressed and aggravated and annoyed. It's so much relief and peace to your mind. And with being a woman, that's not something that you want to constantly think about 24/7, because it really, affects your, not just say your physical health, your emotional and your mental health, because it's a frustrating situation to hear the negativity after negativity back to back. And it's like, when can I have a break? When can I hold my head above water? And now that everything's starting to have some kind of a silver lining to a cloudy day, it's like, okay, now I can breathe and relax, and now I can cry tears of joy, because at least, thank you God that that's gone, and it's not a word, it's not a concern. The main thing that the gynecologist was telling me was that, and that was last week, it's just trying to get all your doctors together on the same page, to make sure when you excuse me, when you and your husband are ready to try to make a family, that you have the medications, everything that you need to help you to go forward. So on Monday I will be seeing a high risk doctor, and I really got emotional about that, because I don't really want to go that route, because it really kind of scared me. Like, I don't want to have a high-risk doctor, because I was like, oh my goodness, it's so different than just having a regular OBGYN or just, a regular, female baby doctor or male doctor for, you know, um, making sure your pregnancy is normal and everything is okay. But by having autoimmune disease and also having other things that's going on with my stomach with gastroparesis, that is a most definite answer that they have given me. They need to be much more up and up to make sure everything with me is okay, and I respect and honor that. So I'm kind of looking at it like, okay, well, you know what, Joy, just breathe and relax and chill out, because at least you will have doctors that know your situation, that knows what's going on with you. They will work with you. They won't try to force anything with you, because when your neurologist sees what kind of medication you'll take, you have to see, what it interact with the baby but won't. So that's the only kind of sidebar about that I'm concerned about, is just waiting to see my neurologist and just let them know that we're going to start as soon as possible. I don't want to wait forever, but with so many medications, if it's an MS medication he want to try me on, or some kind of fusion therapy, every medication you cannot take when you're with child, and that's so respectable and honorable, because I don't want anything damage to my fetus. I want anything damage to my baby, and so I'm highly concerned about that. So you gotta, figure out, what's gonna work for you, what's gonna give you the strength, what's gonna give you the boost to go on and make sure your body is healthy for these 9 months to produce a happy and healthy baby, and to, make sure everything works and have great success. But on the other end of the spectrum, have all the doctors work together as one and what was best for you, so that you are okay, even before you get pregnant. So that's something that I'm trying to wrap my mind around and prepare myself for with the upcoming next week that's right around the corner. So, like I said, all those appointments right around the corner, starting next week, and, filling out the rest of March, and then I have those 2 in April. Trying to just keep my wits about me, stay in faith, stay prayed up, and just to keep going and stay encouraged, because, I'm just so really amped up and excited about getting married. And I thank God that I have, a rally of people around me that just loves me so much, my lips are dry. They love me so much to want to help me out and pitch in and just be there for me. And, I don't want to cry on camera, but, it's just a blessing when you didn't think that this would ever happen to you. When the doctors thought I was going to die, and I never thought that I would get married. When I thought that I've been rich for the rest of my life, who's going to like me? Who's going to love me? And now this opportunity is right around the corner. It's like, oh my goodness. And you look on the vlogs, on the videos, like, why should I never wear a ring? Because of how my body is with some of the medications that I take. I gain weight, I lose weight. I gain weight, I lose weight. I don't really wear a ring right now because it's getting every size. So right now I am down to 163. I was 165. I'm down to 163. I don't want sickness to make me lose weight. I want to lose weight naturally, but my body was being ill. Like, I'm feeling sick to you, talking to you right now, because my voice is changing, and I'm still feeling nauseous. It's scary, but I have faith and I have hope that I'm not going to give up, and that, everything is going to work out fine for me, because God is first, and everything that I prayed for, He made it happen. So that could be an encouragement to tell everybody, don't give up on your dreams. Don't give up on your hope. Don't give up on your faith. Keep God first, trust in Him, and everything that you want is going to happen, and it's going to be bigger and better than you ever imagine. So this has been Jubilation Joy. Much love and peace to you. Always remember that you are bold, that you are strong, that you are a winner, that you are a warrior, that you are a fighter, that you're better coming out of the storm than you already went in the storm. So be blessed, keep your head up, and I'll talk to you soon. Much love. Peace. Bye.